And welcome back to the Crochet Karate. That's my friends at yarnspirations.com. We're moving on to week number 4 today in rounds number 24 all the way to 38. So there's a lot of repeating that's going to happen within this particular section. You can see that if you look at the photograph, you can see a lot of things are going on, and it's just a matter of just following it through. So we're going to begin with the color B as in Bob, and somebody suggested earlier on that I should not be saying what the color is because I'm coloring outside the lines, so just mention the color letter, so number B that you'll have. Continue to use your 5mm size H crochet hook today, and we're going to begin with round number 24. If you do need the stitch diagrams, you can find those. They're on the paid downloadable. They took me several weeks to make, and those are be available to you and everybody else. You can have the written words and as well as this video in order to follow. Let's begin round number 24. Let's begin the 24th round. Insert your hook with this already on, and you're doing a standing single crochet. We've done that in the past. And then pull through 2. And now you're going to chain 1, and you're going to skip the first one and single crochet the next. And you're going to do that all the way to the corner. So chain 1, skip 1, single crochet the next. If your stitch counts are right, you're going to be skipping the last double crochet before the corner, and then make sure you do chain 1 to get yourself to the corner, and then your corners are 1 single crochet, chain 2, 1 single crochet. So please do this all the way around with this, and I'll be right back in a moment. So like before, I'm just pretending that I'm going all the way around because the stitch counts will work out. And so I'm coming all the way back to the very end and chaining 1. And as I said, you skip the last one before because you're going in sequence, and then you're just single crocheting into the beginning one here, and then you chain 2 and slip stitch to the beginning single crochet. So get rid of this color and move on to the color A next for round number 25. Let's begin with the color A for round number 25. So we're going to go into the chain 2 space corner and going on in and slip stitch it to join. And you are going to then chain 3, so 1, 2, 3, that's a double crochet, and then you'll double crochet 1 more time. So the corners on this round will be 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. We'll finish this on the way back around. So you are going to create this like it's a moss stitch like this other one, but we're going to be using a double crochet cluster instead. To begin the process, you are going to chain 1, and you are going to skip over this single crochet and go right into the space for the double crochet cluster. So to do that, you're going to yarn over, going into the space, pull through 2 and hold. Don't go any further, and do that again. So wrap the hook, same space, pull through 2 and hold it. Do you see that there's 3 loops? Pull through all 3. That's a double crochet cluster. So then you're going to chain 1, skip the next single crochet and go right into the space, and then do your next cluster. These are really quick to do, and the nice thing about it is that it has a higher height, so therefore it'll go a lot faster for you as well. So chain 1, skip the next single, go into the space, and do your double crochet cluster. So you'll do this all the way to the next corner, and so you'll be filling in the space before the corner and chain 1, and then you'll do your corner of 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. I'll see you on the way back around for round number 25. Then coming up all the way around and doing these double crochet clusters. So this is one of my things to get myself to speed up to get the blanket bigger, is to use stuff like this. So I'm just coming all the way to the last one. Don't worry about that loose end. Chain 1, and then you jump to the corner. If it's a regular corner for you, it's the 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, but in my case it's going to finish, and so we'll just put in 2 double crochet, chain 2, and join to the top of the chain 3. So we're going to move on in the pattern, and the color will be B as in Bob, and I'll be right back in a moment. Moving on to round number 26, we have to really watch how we're doing things in order to reapply. This is called like the granite or moss or linen or woven stitch. It's got 4 different names depending on its personality. And you're going to start off in the corner, and you're going to do a standing single crochet. So in order to get this to work, that we are going to then chain one, and we have to go between the two double crochet, not choosing one or the other, just right in between to create the space that we're going to need. Okay. And then you were going to chain one and then use these chain one spaces then between the double crochet clusters. And you're going to do this all the way to the next side. When you approach a corner, or it's the last one, you are going to use the chain one space and apply a single crochet. You'll chain one, and then you will apply a single crochet between the two double crochets that are here. And then you'll chain one and then head into your corner. The corners are one single crochet, chain two, one single crochet. So I will see you on the way back around, and just continue to maintain this as you're going around. And I'll be right back in a moment. So whether you're approaching the first corner or it's your last one, you chain one, single crochet between the two double crochet before the end, chain one, and then head into your corner. And in this case, it's the last one, so it's just one single crochet, chain two, one single crochet. So if it's a regular corner, it would have been single crochet, chain two, single crochet, and then you restart again. So you just got to make sure that you're keeping an eye on that. So now you'll be ready to move on to round number 27 using the color E as an elephant. I'll be right back. Moving on to number 27 with the color E as an elephant. And we're going to start with the single crochet, the standing single crochet. And you're just creating what we know already with the linen stitch. So just chain one and then skip the first single and single crochet into the space. Chain one and go right into the next space, chain one and more. So it's going to be a quick round because of the stitch. And so as you get to your first corner, you'll be single crocheting in the last space before the corner, chain one. Your corners will be one single crochet, chain two, one single crochet. I'll see you at the end of round number 27 in a moment. Coming around, just doing what you already know, and chain one, go into your final corner, one single crochet, chain two, and then slip stitch to the beginning single crochet. So let's move on to round number 28 using the color C as in cat. I'll be right back. Round number 28 with the color C. Do a standing single crochet right into the corner. It's exactly what you've already been doing. Okay, chain one, skip the first single crochet and single crochet into the next chain one space. Okay, chain one, go into the next space. So do this around. You've already done it the last couple rounds. So do this, and I will see you at the end of the round in just a moment. This is round number 28. Coming around number 28. Hopefully you're enjoying these nice easy rounds, and just finish it off with a single crochet in the corner, chain two, and slip stitch to the beginning single crochet. Moving on to round number 29, we're going to get rid of this color. We're going to go on with D as in dog next. Moving on to round number 29 with the color D, we're going to start off with our corner, and you're going to slip stitch it to attach. Chain three, that's your first double crochet, and double crochet back in. So we're essentially what we're doing is we're creating this double crochet cluster again. So we're going to chain one and just jump immediately to the first chain one space after the single crochet and do your double crochet cluster. So again, another easy way to get some growth in your blanket. So chain one, go into the next space, and etc. So it's just like you did before. Nice easy round. So after you get close to the corner, you're going to be going into the chain one space for your double crochet cluster, chain one, and then your corners will be two double crochet, chain two, two double crochet. Please complete this around for number 29, and I'll be right back. Coming up onto the end of number 29, just continuing to fill in those spaces. Chain one, skip the last single crochet before heading to the corner. If it's a regular corner, it's two double crochet, chain two, two double crochet, and because it's the last corner, it's just two double crochet, and chain two, and slip stitch to the top of the chain three. Okay, moving on to round number 30 with the color C as in cat, and that'll be next. Moving on to round number 30 with the color C. So remember what we did here when there was a double crochet cluster, we had to separate the 2 double crochets that are after the corner and before. We have to do the same on this round. So it's what you already know. So just attach it and make it a standing single crochet, chain 1, skip the first single or double crochet, just go in between the 2 double crochet to create the space that you need. Chain 1, and then just use the chain 1 spaces in between the clusters. So chain 1 and keep jumping around. So don't forget, as you hit the next corner, that you need to put in a single crochet right in between the 2 double crochet, chain 1, your corners will be 1 single crochet, chain 2, 1 single crochet, and I'll see you all the way around here on number 30 in just a moment. So coming up all the way around, chain 1, don't forget to split the 2 double crochet, just go in between those, chain 1, and then single crochet into the corner, chain 2, and slip stitch to the first single crochet. So that was the end of round number 30. Moving on to 31 with the color E as an elephant next. Moving on to the color E, so it's the same as this blue. So you're seeing how I'm framing things with color. So it wasn't completely random, it was strategic. Do a standing single crochet into the corner, chain 1, and then just skip the next single and just use your linen or your moss stitch as you know it. So chain 1, and then go into the next space, and etc. So you've done this now several times in this pattern. So do this all the way around for round number 31, and I'll be right back in a moment. Finishing up round number 31, just single crochet into the final corner, chain 2, and join to the first single crochet. Get rid of this color. We're moving on to B as in the color ball, or B as in ball, and I'll be right back in a moment. Moving on to number 32 with the color B as in ball, and attach to your first corner, standing single crochet. It's exactly what we've already been doing all this time. So just single crochet, chain 1, move to your next space, chain 1, and keep doing that around. So you've done this now again, and so you can see how this section here, it was here, and so you can see that this whole thing will be framed like a border. So it's not the border, but it looks like that. So we'll do this all the way around, and I'll see you at the end of number 32 in a moment. Finishing up round number 32, single crochet into the final corner, chain 2, and slip stitch to the first single crochet. Get rid of this color, and we're moving on to round number 33 with the color A next. I'll be right back. Moving on to round number 33. So we're going to start off with the color A and going into the corner. This is the last time that we're going to be doing a double crochet cluster in this pattern, but things come out of my face hole that I don't understand half the time. So if I'm a liar, I'm a liar, but I really do think it's it. So we had it once, twice. This is the same color as this one, so this whole section actually looks like it's matching each other, which it is. So just attach, chain 3, and double crochet in. Okay, so then so that's 2 double crochet, so your corners are the same as before. So 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, chain 1, and then just jump to the first space and do your double crochet clusters as you already know it. So you've done this now twice before. This, I believe, is your 3rd time and the last time you'll be doing it within today's pattern. Okay, so please do this all the way around for round number 33. So coming around here on round number 33, and just doing what we already know to be doing. How specific is that, eh? I've just had lunch, so I'm a little giddy, probably sugar high. Okay, so chain 1, and then go right into your corner of 2 double crochet, and then chain 2. I feel like this hook is broken. Not that it matters. So I've slip stitched to the top of the chain 3. I feel like the angle of the hook is weird. Okay, so let's get rid of this color, move on to 34 with the color D as in dog, and that will begin our journey next. Round number 34, we're gonna get ourselves ready for a new section. And as we continue, we're continuing with the color D as in dog. So attach it with a standing single crochet into the chain 2 space. And so every stitch and chain one space is going to have a single crochet in it. So regardless of what it is, just make sure it has that. Make sure that when you do this, you are applying one single crochet into the chain one space and then one into the double crochet cluster and space and etc. So not that you've asked, but my hook is actually warped ever so slightly. It's warped backwards, so I'm actually having trouble with the swing of it. So it's been in my storage a long time, I think. So continue just single crochet in each space and stitch all the way around. Corners are one single crochet, chain two, one single crochet, and I'll be right back in a moment. So coming all the way back around, single crocheting in each stitch and chain one space. Finish off that corner with a single crochet, chain two, and slip stitch to the beginning single crochet. It's amazing how a warped needle can do that, or hook can do that. So let's move on to 35 with the color B as in ball next. Moving on to round number 35, slip stitch yourself into a corner, chain three, that's your first double crochet, and double crochet again into the corner. This is again a nice easy round. So starting, you see the legs of the stitch, this is the first single, so don't let that slip stitch fool you. And you were just going to go into the back loops only and double crochet in every stitch all the way to the next corner. And then your corners will be two double crochet, chain two, two double crochet. So just use your back loops only if you're not on a corner, and just double crochet across, and I'll see you at the end of number 35 in a moment. Finishing up round number 35, and just finishing up the corner, two double crochet in, and then chain two, and slip stitch to the top of the chain three. Moving on to round number 36 with the color C as in cat next. I'll be right back. So let's begin round number 36 with the color C as in cat, and you are going to start off with a standing single crochet into the corner. So even though it's the alpine stitch, the corners will be one single crochet, chain two, one single crochet. Starting with your immediate one, this is a chain three from before, you're going to do a front post double crochet down into that stitch. So stay on the front side and come on down. So that counts as the stitch that it's sitting in front of. So your next stitch is right here, okay? And that'll be a single crochet. So then your next one is the next post, and that's a double crochet front post. And then the next one is the next post on the top. So just remember that when you're coming on down, it counts as the stitch that is sitting in front of, so those remain empty on behind. So just continue to alternate between the front post double crochet and a single crochet. So the last stitch before the corner should be a front post double crochet, and then you'll lead into the corner of one single crochet, chain two, one single crochet. Please do this all the way around for round number 36. Coming up to the end of number 36, you have to make sure the last one before, and that's just a matter of keeping it sequence, is a double crochet front post. Go right into your corner, then of a single crochet in this case, and then chain two and slip stitch to the beginning single crochet. If it's a regular corner, it was single crochet, chain two, single crochet. Moving on to round number 37 with the color E as an elephant next. Number 37 with the color E, join it with a slip stitch to the beginning chain two corner. Chain three, that's your first double crochet, and then double crochet again in. Your corners on this round will be two double crochet, chain two, two double crochet, and all you just need to do to make sure you're getting around is just one double crochet into each stitch all the way around. Okay, so please do that. Do your corners, as I mentioned, two double crochet, chain two, two double crochet, and I'll see you at the end of number 37 in a moment. Coming around on number 37, just with these double crochets, two double crochet into the final corner, chain two, and slip stitch to the beginning, chain three. So that'll conclude that. You're going to get ready with the color A as your 38th and final round for today's video. So let's move on to A next for round 38. Round number 38, it's the same thing as we did before with the alpine stitch here in the green. So you're just going to attach with a standing single crochet, and then the first one out here, this happens to be a chain 3, make it as a front post double crochet, and then the next one is a single crochet. Okay, and then the next one is the next front post double crochet down. So you've already done this before. Your corners are 1 single crochet, chain 2, 1 single crochet, and complete this around for number 38. Let's conclude number 38. So just following it along, the last one before a corner should be a front post double crochet down, and then in this case it's a single crochet in the final corner and chain 2, and that's it. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to end my color here, and this is the end of week number 4, and we did a lot of rounds today all the way from 24, so you can see that it did a really nice job of being able to frame ourselves right from here right to here. So we're going to move ourselves to the border next in week number 5.